Good morning, y'all. It is January 17th, 2024. We are at Settles Bridge Park in Suwanee, Georgia. It is about 27 degrees outside. It's nice and cool. It was much colder this morning when I almost came out, but I got delayed. Some personal stuff came up. But it's about 12:30 now. We're about to go on a hike. Last time I did this trail, I did it a while back before I started filming. So I sort of know it. We're going to try and take a slightly different route. I'm going to try and go at it backwards this time. See how it goes. Try and get up by the river. We're near the Chattahoochee River, and I'm told a section of the trail runs up right along the side of the river. So we should get some footage from that. I'm going to try a different style of filming. I'm not going to film the entire walkthrough like I've done before. Instead, I'm going to try and take some more scenic shots and some more attractive shots, and maybe talk to you a little bit more while I'm on the walk. I'm going to post a map. I don't know, right over here, or maybe it's over here. I'm not sure. Of the trail, and then once I'm done with the hike, we'll talk about it, and I'll post an overlay of where I walked. We'll see exactly how far a walk it is. I think it's about 2.5 miles, maybe 3 miles, all total. Could be more. Last time I did this walk, I don't remember exactly what the total mileage was, but I think it was around 3 miles. Truckers. You can get in here bobtail, no problem. There's plenty of room in the parking lot for a bobtail, especially on a weekday morning. You can get in and out easily. It's a paved parking lot, but the main road in is a weight restricted, so you won't be able to bring a trailer in here. And even if you could bring a trailer on the main road, the parking lot's not trailer friendly. So this would be a good place to come if you're picking up or dropping off a load and have a couple hours to kill. But no good if you're loaded. That's about all I got to say for now. Let's hit the trails. So the main trail is paved. It's kind of a 2-lane bike path. It works its way back to the front in a bit of a loop, but there's plenty of trails off of this thing that that'll allow us to get to more walking in the woods, which is more what I like to do. So we'll take a few detours off this main trail, but I wanted to give you a look at what the primary trail is like, so you get an idea of how it'll be if you're just getting started. Yeah, you can see it. I did it again. Forgot to start my GPS. Fortunately, we hadn't gone very far this time, so I've got it started up now, and we'll get it tracked. Hey y'all, we're about at the point where we're going to detour off the main trail here. We've reached the bridge that crosses one of the creeks that runs down into the Chattahoochee. So I am not 100% certain, but I am pretty certain that off to the left up here we will find a trail that keeps on going all the way to the river. If we were to stay on the main trail, we'd be hooking back to the right and starting the loop back to the parking lot. So we're not ready to do that yet, so let's keep going. So here's the detour. It's barely marked, not real visible, but not hard to find at the same time. So we'll just take this path, and it should lead us down to the Chattahoochee. All right, y'all, we found the river. Let's take a look. All right, I have reached a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure if I go down that way, I get to a subdivision where I'm not supposed to be. If memory serves from the last time I came this walk, I ran into a dead end. Coming the other direction, I ran into a dead end, and there wasn't really any good way to cut over to this place. So I think I got to go this way, and that should take us back to the main trail. I just took a look at the GPS, and we're kind of off the beaten path, even though the trail's pretty well defined, and I've seen quite a few people walking through here. So I think if I head back in that direction, back that way, we'll get back in where we need to be. All right, so this is the way we came. We can go left or we can go straight. Left, I think, is the right way to go on this one. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, when I came through this way last time, I came the opposite direction, and I'm not sure if I got on this section of the trail. So we're gonna go left. I think that's the way. Looking at the GPS, it looks like that's the main path. I'm not sure where that goes, but we're gonna go left. Well, either I've warmed up or the weather has, but it's time to peel off a layer. Good chance to get a drink too. All right, let's go. All right, enough of this paved trail nonsense. Let's get back in the woods. Here we go. So One of the more interesting things about this trail, and I'm not quite sure why it's here, but out in the middle of the woods, there's a chapel. No idea what it's doing here. It's not even on the main part of the main trail. It's about 150 feet off of one of the side trails. But it's just a little chapel out here in the woods. I don't know if you can read the sign behind me. It says Croft Chapel. It was built in 2012, so it's not that old. There's some houses down the hill there. I'm not sure if they're related. Maybe those are the Crofts and they just decided to build a chapel up here for the sake of the hikers. Hard to say. Let's keep going. All right, we are back on the main trail. There was a little offshoot, another one off to the left down that way, but we're not going to take it. I know where it goes. It doesn't really go anywhere. It just kind of goes down into the woods and then hooks back up to the main trail. Our battery's almost dead, and we're almost back to the parking lot, so there's not really much point in taking that offshoot. Let's enjoy the rest of the walk, shall we? All right, we are back. Battery actually did die on the cell phones or on the GoPro, so I'm shooting this last little bit with my cell phone. Hopefully the quality's good. We'll see. Haven't done it before. All total, we walked about 3 miles, just shy. I'm not 100% sure because we started our GPS a little bit late. But if we figure 1/4 of a mile before we got it started, then we're just slightly over 3 miles. About an hour, 2 hours of walking time, once you factor in all the loops I took for shooting B-roll. But not a bad walk through the woods. Great weather, beautiful day. Not too cold, definitely not too hot. But I feel good. I enjoyed this park. Like I said, this is the second time I've been here. I've enjoyed it both times. I like the fact that you can really get off into the woods. It's more of a natural hike. There's a lot of sections, obviously, that are gravel, but that's not too big a deal for me. Please subscribe and feel free to comment down below. Let me know what you liked about this video, what you might want to see in other videos. I'm probably going to be heading back out on the road pretty soon, out in the truck. So I'll be sure to make some videos of the road and of the travels. Hopefully, I'll find some trails while I'm out there as well. But the way I drive, I drive pretty hard. I run it pretty hard, so I'm pretty worn out by the end of the day. I'm not really looking for a long couple-hour walk. I'm just looking to get out of the driver's seat and into the bed. But on the days off, on slow days, I might be able to find some trails to walk, especially if they're near a shipper while I'm getting loaded or unloaded. I'll see you out there. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.